Here we go. Welcome in to D. Armstrong WLTZ Facebook Live. I have a very special guest with us this afternoon. I'm going to try to cram as much of her life into this as I can because it's big. Thank you so much for being with us, Leah McMahon.
Thank you for having me.
And she is one of the visionaries behind Playgrounds Magazine. Yes. You have seen that in this area for how many years now?
Over 20.
20 years.
Over 20 years.
Wow. And you've been with it for how long?
Over a year.
Over a year now. Wow. I love getting into people's minds, Leah, so thank you for allowing me to start this adventure. Okay, let's go back. We've been spending a lot of time talking about what it is that makes an entrepreneur an entrepreneur. How do you go from thinking about this creativity to actually putting it to work for you? So let's start back. You were born in Columbus? Grew up in Columbus? Okay,
yes.
Born in Columbus.
That's right.
Okay. When did Leah know that Leah was an artist?
I always wanted to draw, and I've always drawn. I did some pretty detailed work when I was 10 and 11 years old, and then I kind of got out of it. You know, sometimes it's like we get caught up in life.
School?
Just work, kids, family, you know, and it was always inside of me, and I didn't have time to get it out. And then I'm very emotional, and that's what makes me have action. Emotions mean motion, so you go to action.
What kind of emotions?
All emotions. I've experienced a lot of life in different good ways and bad ways. So I'm able to put pain, happiness, joy, overcome, you know, any emotion I can portray into any type of art that I do. So wanting to create with the emotion in me to move.
And there's different venues. Now, we just saw a picture from your Facebook page.
Yes.
So you create your own marketing and logos.
Yes.
You do photography. So you transcend a lot of different areas.
Yes. I want to do a little bit of everything. Any way that I can express myself and make a difference in someone else's life. And I want people to know that they can do things too, because I didn't come from the best family, you know, or the best part of the world, and so for me to be able to be where I am today, I want to share that. I want to help people get there too. That was a digital piece that started out as a painting that is digitally enhanced, and it's an airplane taking off with a spaceship. Basically, together we can create. You know, we can go forward.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have a piece here.
Yes, I do.
You have a piece here, and your pieces. It seems to be abstract art, but it also tells a story. What does this say to you? I want to lean forward a little bit so they can see it. Okay, there we go.
This is one of my most recent pieces, and this is a leaf. So I guess it would represent some time, you know.
Wow.
And you can tell that the leaf is coming into fall. So it's going to be crispy and kind of go away soon. But inside of the leaf, there's also an animal. Well, I'm trying to get. You can see the face and the eyes. Right here, and the face is in the water.
Wow.
Yes, and I keep going to the wrong side. Over here, you can also see and like a mammoth. And that would be his musk coming down. You can see his eye. Up top, it's a bird flying over. That also incorporates to the leaf. So in my work, you can really see whatever your perception is.
Do you think that that's how life is too? That something seems so obvious, but there's always something else.
Yes, absolutely.
There.
Recently, it's like I've had so many epiphanies, you know, in my life where I'm like, oh, I wish I would have got that 10 years ago. But yes, it's like almost like kindergarten. It's so easy, but it's so difficult to grab. So if you really look and take the time, you can see so much in things.
Wow. Okay, you have 3 kids.
3, yes.
Okay.
All almost teenagers. One that's about to be 14. Yeah.
Wow. And you've had a love connection with one of the most successful DJs in the world.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Rooney
he is,
G.
yeah.
You know, and he lives actually in Columbus.
Yes.
And I'm going to get to that in just a minute. But tell me a little bit about how he got to where he is and some of the things he's doing now.
And with him, it's the same way that I believe I've gotten where I am. It's his way of thinking. You know, even though it looks like you're not going to make it. You know, starting out as a little DJ with $50, $50
Yeah, you were
gigs.
telling me broken, disgusted, and it's like, but this is, I'm not over.
And then doing Microsoft conferences, opening for, you know, Kid Rock, Sheryl Crow, just recently Sheryl Crow, and being one of the most known DJs internationally is because he did not quit. He said he had a vision, and he thought it, he saw it, he imagined it, and he went for it, the emotions behind it.
Wow. Before you came on, Leah, I was looking at a P. Diddy video, and he was talking to the class of 2014 actually at Howard, and he was saying what a lot of people don't know about successful people is that you're going to fail, that there are going to be failures.
Yes.
Do you find that even just being with Rooney G and in your work that failure is part of success?
It is. Failure, just like there has to be darkness for there to be light. There's going to be...
Has to be the contrast.
There's going to
be
be
both of them.
Yes, it's life lessons, and you learn. And I've watched him. I've learned a lot, even outside of our relationship. Just as a friend, I value the things that he has taught me, and I've learned from him. So yes, I've seen him have failure. You know, I've seen myself have failure, and that just makes you keep going.
How do you look at it? Something that you counted on, something that you needed, you felt that it was critical, it doesn't happen. What do you do?
Well, you know, I believe in a lot of different things, but I know that my path, I never wonder anymore if I'm on the right path. Because
whatever happens,
it's just meant to be part of my life. And the experiences that I've had in life, you know, I used to, why, you know? And I realized it's because how am I going to relate to anyone that through different walks of life, or be able to write or paint and give an emotion that people can relate to if I didn't experience it too. So failure is part of that. Sadness is part of that.
And we can mention it, and I don't know how deep you ever go into it, but you did tell me you were a foster child.
Yes.
And so someone may look at you and say, oh, she's probably a little rich girl. You
right,
say,
yeah, that's what
no,
people...
I don't think so.
No. And a lot of people do have, I guess, perception is everything. So I changed up. I wear wigs. I might have a hat backwards one day when you see me and you know, some baggy pants on.
Yes. And even on the front of this, there we go.
That's
There's
me.
the black hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, it's a totally, and very artsy, because you have totally reinvented yourself for the show today.
Yeah, I do that. I like to change it up. It's whatever I feel at the moment, and that's how I express myself in everything. Decorate apartments, anything I could do to get my art out. So I love being an individual.
What would you say to someone who says, you know what, I hadn't thought about playgrounds in a while. Now that I see Leah, I want it. Why should they pick this up?
Well, I don't want to be boastful, but
go ahead, girl, and be boastful. It's your time.
In all confidence, though, with humility of being thankful for where I am. I do consider myself one of the best marketers. I've been doing it since I was 15. I've been in sales. And not only do we put it in the paper, it's something tangible for you to hold, but we also market it online. So the amount of people that are reached through that, I mean, it's almost incountable, you know, because it's shared. So we do get people business, more business, and we team people up, like Waltz Tire and Auto and Tuffy's Towing. In the last issue, I put have a flat, have Tuffy's tow you to Waltz. You know, and so it's just fun. The community comes together.
Instead of mad man, mad woman, ad woman.
Yes.
Wow.
And what I do, I utilize the community, and they really do the work. You know, I work smart, not hard. So if the roller derby team needs something to get across, I go to the Iron Cross, who I'm close with, and they just word of mouth spread each other or post it on their online. So it's really neat.
So tell me this: you could be anywhere. You could be L.A. You could be Atlanta. You could be in Savannah. Rooney G can definitely be anywhere. He could be overseas. Why Columbus, Georgia?
Well, like I said, some things are just meant to be, and everything does have a season. You know, so I don't know that I'll always be here, but I love Columbus. You hear a lot of people say it's depressing, Columbus. You know, no, Columbus is great. There's so much talent that comes from Columbus. Oh, yeah. My children are here, so that kind of, well, they're in Auburn, so that kind of brought me here, and I know his are too. But Rooney really loves Columbus, and so do I. And it's a place to make a difference, and a place where people are making differences. Otis Redding, you have him.
Oh yes, he was on. There he is. Yes, he was here recently, and I tell you, I shared something with him. He was looking down at my nails, and I said, Otis, don't look at my nails, because I redo old buildings with my kids on the weekend, and I just got to the point where I just cannot keep redoing my nails, so they're not done. He said, oh, well, let me show you. I redo stuff too. Look at my nails.
Well, let's take a look at mine. I'm a painter, so.
Yes, we work.
That's right.
Okay, we work. Yes, and nails can sometimes get in the way, but he was a very nice guy.
And he's local, actually. He's from Macon, so it's outside the surrounding area of Columbus, Georgia. And he actually came to the Tavern Restaurant, which DJ Rooney G owns, and some fans came out and took pictures with him. It was just,
oh wow.
And for anybody that doesn't, Otis Redding, his father is the king of soul, is what it is. and his CD just dropped, Dance, Dance, Dance.
Oh yeah.
It's a really good tune.
Line dance. Oh, it's really good, and it's gonna take off.
Oh,
if you
absolutely.
haven't heard it yet, you will hear it. Before we go, Leah, I just want to ask you this. Looking at Columbus from an artist's point of view and having the perspective of having been with Rooney G and someone that travels with the biggest stars in the world, where do you see Columbus going? What would you like to see to make it more of a place to be? Because we're already a place to be, but what do we need?
I say unity, and I watch it when I go to the club, like Rooney G owns the club. You know, I don't see it as a club. To me, I could be going to church because I get to interact with other people and share my love with them.
So you see the spirituality of it as well.
Yes, the energy and the spirituality that people have, and you can make a difference anywhere you go. And so I've noticed more and more people are kinder, people are loving. Like walking down the street and you smile at someone and they don't smile back and you're like, but now people are smiling back.
Awesome.
It's like the love is coming into Columbus and the unity, and that's what we need.
I love that. I love that. Okay, girl, I'm going to give you any shout outs you want to give or some last words. Anything that's going on you need to make sure that they know about?
Yes, I'm going to be putting some of my paintings for sale. We're going to have a in-person gallery of those, and I'm going to be posting them online. My photography opens my own business. It's called Image Crate. It's a very diverse, different. I have an eye that's unusual, where I can capture different things, and you can check some of that out on my Facebook page, Leah McMahon. And it's open to the public, but you can send me a friend request and you can check out that. I market for the Sound Factory and the Tavern, but even though I market for them, I really am not hired anymore. I don't even get paid for it. I just like the place.
Oh, wow. So you love it. You know, and that's what makes you great. That's what keeps you going when you love something.
Yes.
How can they get the magazine?
You can find it at Hooters, TGI Fridays, Countries. We keep them stocked up. Clearview Barbecue, one of our favorite places. Smoky Bones. I mean, they're gas stations. They're filtered all throughout. We have actual mailboxes, just like Ledger Enquirer. They're painted red in front of the post office downtown.
Awesome.
Yes, the Samurai. Martinis. This coming up issue is going to be very interesting. We've freshened it up, made it a lot funner. I'll have my first comic strip published, and it'll be featuring in Playgrounds next month.
Oh, wow.
So check it out. It's fun.
Leah McMahon, the energy. I love the energy. It keeps you going. Okay. We got to get Kenny,
Rooney, get him on the show. Yeah.
On the show.
Yeah.
Okay. My mind's gone. But hey, I'll tell you what. I love these interviews. Will you come back at some point?
Absolutely.
Okay. Bring some more of your art.
Yes.
And meet your kids. I'd like to see the kids of Leah McMahon.
Oh. I mean,
I need to grow up with a mother who's so artistic. They have got to be creative creatures too.
They are. My son's 14. He's going to be getting picked up sponsored skateboarder soon. He has his own vlog. He's really good.
What's his name?
Hunter Perkinson.
Okay.
You can find him on Snapchat, and you can follow him on YouTube under Hunter Perkinson. And then my other son Trent, he's like getting into fighting and wrestling. And my daughter, she's gonna be just like me. So get ready for a major artist, right?
Okay, you heard that. Columbus is the place to be. The next time somebody says there's nothing to do, tell them. Be quiet.
That's right.
Okay, look around. There's plenty to do.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much. I'll tell you what, you guys, we are going to announce later on today. I have the winner for the key finder from Sharper Image. You have a little more time. I'm going to post that before 6 o'clock this evening. Say, hook me up, D, with that key finder from Sharper Image. We're going to be doing that and so much more. Go to my Facebook page. We have a lot of giveaways that are going on. Jump in there, and I post them in the afternoon on Fridays when there's a winner. We'll see you next Monday. Bye.